Hey, it's Victory Monday with your boy Six Man and Mad Mike Sports. What's going on, people? What is going on? As you heard the phone, it is Cooler Talk Monday. And we having a Cooler Talk Monday after a big win for the Atlanta Falcons versus the Carolina Panthers. And we got plenty more to talk about. Once again, you are on the Mad Mike Sports Network. So come join the fun with your boys over here. So, Mike, we got 3 special words for everybody. And what are those 3 special words we got for them? As you already know, today's roll call gonna come through with Joseph Thornton. We got the Falcon therapist and Big Ant. Shouts out to our brothers there. Jamal Grant, Robert Ponder, Darnell Partridge, Raymond Elder, William Amy, Dre Murphy, Pamela Johnson, Bobby Boy Zone 3, ATL Leo, Brian Peoples. We got Michael Walker, not that Michael Walker, Dame DiBiase, Keyshawn Vlad, Christopher Wright. We got the boy Devon in the building, Tev Sports and Gaming, Bubba Gump Low Ski, D Sloan Southside, Dreddy, Pat Norris, Michael Smith, saw you in the building. Yusuke, what's going on? Appreciate you joining us. John St. Clair, DJ ATL, Dwayne Body, Andrew G. Hey, that was kind of quick. Kind of did that on the beat too. I was like, damn, I was surprised I kept it up that long. But as y'all already know, shouts out to Champagne Bath and D. Coleman, Kenan Moss. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. We're going to get it started here. 3, 2, 1. As we already know, man, this is Victory Monday for the Atlanta Falcons. And Mike, how does it feel to be number 1? 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. What does it take to be number 1? A little bit in over your head.
Maybe that's a question. Maybe that's a question you should ask those people in the chat right now. Maybe we should be asking them that question. I don't think I'm the right person, especially how I'm feeling right
now. Oh man, what's going on, man? What happened?
Well, several things, but one in particular that kind of I'm not really surprised.
Oh boy, sounds like a sit your goofy head down moment. Is this a sit your goofy head down moment right here?
Yeah.
Speak to me. Speak to me. What going on?
The problem that I have, and D Coleman, you shut the hell up, right?
You always talking shit.
Always, just like if it ain't talking shit towards me, he talking shit towards you. Like always talking shit.
Yeah, I know.
But the problem that I have is how certain media out, and this particular one that I heard on the Falcaholic.
Oh hell.
Not the Falcaholic, my bad. I'm sorry. The athletic, all that shit sound alcoholic, falcoholic, athletic. All that shit sounds like it's bullshit. The reason why I have a problem with it is you should be ashamed of yourself to even spew this type of stuff out. Especially if you follow the game of football, just like this, maybe I should play it. This is probably the first time ever that I played somebody else's podcast on podcast live. So I'm just gonna do it. I just want you guys to hear it for you. Just the first few lines yourself. Like I said, you know how I always say over here. Don't let this be the only podcast you listen to. Please listen to everybody. Please subscribe to everybody. Please follow everybody. So you can decide for yourself what is and what isn't. But I just want you guys to hear this. Hold on just one second. Because
okay, yeah. While we going here, I want to make sure. Oh, we got it.
Kyle Pitts' usage and how much the Falcons are throwing the ball. The Falcons were 9th in offensive DVOA coming into this game. The Atlanta Falcons should be the worst team in the NFL. Based on the players that they have and the investments that they have made, I think the Falcons should be the worst team in the league. They're dead last in defensive spending. They haven't spent anything on their offense. Like they signed Jake Matthews to a contract. Other than that, they've spent some draft picks on players. Marcus Mariota is not a starting quarterback in the NFL. Like, whatever you think of him, or whatever his skill set is, Marcus Mariota is not a starting quarterback in the NFL. So any frustrations about the Falcons not throwing the ball enough, or the Falcons kind of falling short in some of these games, the Falcons being 4-4 and being an above-average offense is a freaking miracle. Like, I can't believe we're talking about it in these terms. The Falcons were already, I think, probably the worst defense in the league personnel-wise coming into the season. And now A.J. Terrell and Casey Hayward are both hurt. So if you walked down the street and asked a random person to name a starter on the Atlanta Falcons defense, they couldn't do it.
They couldn't. It's we love Grady Jarrett. No one knows who Grady Jarrett is.
That's probably it. Maybe someone could say Grady Jarrett. Outside of Grady Jarrett, other than Grady Jarrett, I don't think a random NFL fan could name you a starter on today's Falcons defense without A.J. Terrell out there.
No.
That's where this team is. So this idea that they have Kyle Pitts and Drake London. Kyle Pitts and Drake London were drafted for whoever the next quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons is going to be. And I think it's important to remember that at every single stage of this. Like, this is about building up the infrastructure so they can drop the quarterback into it when it's all said and done. And when Kyle Pitts looked a little healthier today, he had an impact on the game. So I don't think the Falcons are going to win the division. I think the Bucs still probably will. But I just want to reframe and recontextualize the types of conversations we're having about the 2022 Atlanta Falcons.
Hold on.
Do I need to send it to you again? Maybe I need to send it to K-Sound. Maybe I need to send it.
Hello. Yes. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm about to say, I definitely do agree with that. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I'll let him know. Okay. All right. Peace. My bad, y'all. I just got off the phone with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically just told his ass to sit your goofy ass down.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out
had
to Brian
another. I had another sit your ass, goofy ass down moment, but that one that came across my timeline, and I had to share that with you guys.
Oh, Lord have mercy. And shout out to Brian Peoples for the $1.99 super chat. We definitely appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, so let's unpack what he just said as far as that. And I'm not even gonna put no energy in the roasting this motherfucker because he sounds like another one of those fantasy football guys that's still mad about Kyle Pitts not winning them no money. But
you notice that. You notice I didn't even go over this with K Styles. All right, I didn't even go over it, and he already in my head. Okay,
but yeah, this is the first time I'm actually hearing about it. Mike didn't even tell me. This is the first time I heard this from Mike. I'm just letting y'all know that now. Now, in a way, as far as it's kind of going into the worst roster in the league thing. I mean, he's right. We're technically, quote unquote, supposed to be the worst roster in football. But the thing about it is he's not really putting the focus on, quote unquote, the team and the team plan out of character as far as what they're supposed to be. They're playing above that. He's not putting the focus on that. I didn't hear not one goddamn positive thing he said in that whole motherfucking clip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is the problem that we keep telling y'all about, trying to give you as much positivity as we can, despite certain situations that the Falcons may come in at, whether the Falcons get their ass whooped, Falcons may not be that good. We want to give you a positive spin on things because they always say there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes it just takes you a little bit further to get down that tunnel. Now, you said this is the athletic. Now, we already know what the athletic. They just the like everything.
His name is, so you guys can go and follow him. Mm-hmm. Robert, hold on 1 second. I want to get this right. All right. It's the crew from The Athletic. All right.
Kyle Pitts' usage.
And I want to make sure I get this straight.
See, I don't want to put too much focus on him because
we
already.
So it's Robert Mays. That's from what I understand. Robert Mays of The Athletic. Whoever this dude is.
They probably call it, the way he sounded, they probably call him Bobby. So.
Wow. Oh, that went over some people's head.
They probably call him Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, it's crazy out here. Like I said, and been seeing it all around about, okay, the Falcons were lucky. I'm like, bro, it is what it is. Like I said, the Panthers, they had the opportunity to win. They didn't take advantage of it. When the Falcons got an opportunity to win the game, they took the opportunity to win the damn ball game. Oh, we got some sit your goofy ass. We might have some sit your goofy ass. We got plenty of them. But before we get to those,
that's just one of them. I didn't go over with it.
That one caught me off guard.
And the reason why it caught me off guard, it isn't for what most may think. The ignorance doesn't really, set me off. It's the fact that you use that opportunity to absolute crap on the team. How is a team that's currently sitting in first place the worst roster in the team? The worst roster, you can't name a single player on the roster? No, you can't. That's the problem.
Yeah, I was about to ask. He did not. Yeah, I was about to ask. He ain't named not one goddamn player outside of Grady Jarrett.
Grady Jarrett. That's the problem. It's not that the fans can't. We know our team. So you take shots at the players who are currently. We got how many? You got Caleb McGarry, first rounder. Chris Lyncham, first rounder. Jack Matthews, first rounder. I just keep going on and on. How many first rounders we got on this team? Because you don't know the team, the players on the team, they're crap. That's the problem that I have. It's not that we don't know, because most fans don't know. I'll just assume that most fans don't know every single player on the roster. It's hard for us to keep up with it. So I wouldn't expect most people to know those players. But you got privileged the information that I don't have, and you don't know the players on the roster, and you go out of your way to say this is the worst roster in the league without actually looking at other teams. Looking at other teams, I can tell you right now, there's at least 3-4 other teams right now with worse roster than the Atlanta Falcons, and every last one of them is in the NFC South. Why? Because we are number one. All this roster and who you draft and all, we're saying it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your roster, if you got, it's how well you're coached. And I know, Kev, let me say this before you get. I gotta say this.
Oh, no, I'm agreeing with you.
Because the reason why I'm so upset is because we're seeing a team go from bottom of the league in rushing to the top 5 in 1 year. 1 year. We did this in 1 year, and we're up here talking about the players and the roster. You ever think about if we did have the roster, how well we would be, how good we will be when the roster catches up to the coaching? Yeah, but think about that. No, you're too busy thinking about jacking off guys like Tom Brady. That's what you're too busy, because that's what you want to do. It's always an ends to a means. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to find off a new Deion Sanders to jack off. They're trying to find a new Tom Brady to jack off so they can sell the little articles and sell that little podcast, because they're not entertaining. They got to do the shock jock bullshit, which is old, because we know for a fact it's old, because Skip Bayless tries to do it every time he tweets and talks. It's old. You're not entertaining. So you got to shit on people in order to get places. So this is the reason why I am, like I said, that's why I'm upset, is because you just completely disregarded the fact that this defense is near the top in turnovers and near the top in rushing. What's so-called one of the best college rushers in the league. If you actually did your damn homework, you would know that Tyler Algier was one of the best young college running backs coming out of the goddamn draft. If you did your fucking homework, but I guarantee you didn't do your homework because you wouldn't say that this team is not talented. You wouldn't know that Caleb McGarry coming out of the draft was ranked one of the top run blockers in the draft. Chris Lindstrom, you would know that. Jake, I could keep going on and on. That's the problem that I have. You don't do your homework, so you shit on the players. And that's the problem that I have.
Now that you think about it, now that you said that, it kind of made me realize, and I want to ask everybody that's watching us as well. Like I said, y'all beside y'all go ahead and hit that like button and sharing this. It basically comes down to what the problem is. It's not a lot of quote unquote big names on this team. It comes down to, okay, what players on this team can sell. This is why you keep hearing the stuff about Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, and we need to go trade for Lamar, and we need to go trade for Roquan. We need to go trade for this guy. We need to go trade for this guy. That's not necessarily the only way to build a team. Two of your best players on this Falcon team, you can definitely sell because they're quote unquote Atlanta natives, Georgia natives. Hell, you got about 4 of them on the team that you can name right off rip. AJ Terrell, Grady Jarrett, D'Angelo Malone, Lorenzo Carter. That's all everybody, like I said. Your 2 biggest stars are Atlanta natives. You can sell that in AJ Terrell and Grady Jarrett. But it kind of comes down to the point where if you don't have that big name guy that, like you said, that some folks can jack off to, it kind of comes out, like I said, it kind of comes off as comes off as bitter. But he's right on one point. Like I said, if you look at this roster coming in, this is why we keep harping on, yes, keep the same energy. I'll say this is the worst roster. Also, D. Offer, he's another one from Jordy, from Griffin. This is why we keep harping on, yes, this is the worst roster in football because nobody believes in it. Nobody outside, nobody on the outside believes in this team for nothing. Yes, this team may not be the most sexiest team. They may not win in the sexiest ways. We're not throwing the ball 300-400 times a game. They not getting 15 sacks a game. Like I said, they ain't blowing teams out by 20 plus points. Like I said, this is not what this. Like I said, this is what happens when you have a rebuilding squad. This is what and speaking of the Athletic, this is one of the major things that they've been harping for years is rebuilding this squad. But the problem is, oh yeah, Casey Hayward, you got another Atlanta native. There's a lot of Atlanta natives on this team, but the problem is, you know what the problem is, Mike? Those Atlanta natives they don't play one position.
Yeah.
See,
That's what it comes down to.
see, if any of those guys were quarterbacks here in Atlanta, they'd be having golden knee pads for these players.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I like the way the team is constructed. This team has nobody that you be like, oh, yeah, yes, we got this. No, like I said, and Bobby Carter here said it best: winning makes big names. Everybody didn't start off a big name.
Nobody cared about Tom Brady until he started winning. Let's keep that real. Nobody cared.
Mm-hmm. Yes. They said Caleb Huntley is another one too. Like I said, while we were so focused on the Falcons not drafting Malik Willis and having him as the quarterback, as the face of the franchise, the Atlanta kid, they put a whole bunch of kids from Atlanta on this team. And nobody is even acknowledging that.
Nobody. Why don't they get players from Georgia? Well, Lorenzo Carter made one of the biggest plays, and everybody forgot him in one day.
Lorenzo Carter made one of the biggest plays, man, and it was one of the most athletic plays you can get from a pass rusher. This motherfucker deboed a screen pass and took it to the house.
Right.
We're not talking about Caleb Huntley getting almost 100 yards on the ground. We're not talking about how Cornell Armstrong bounced back from getting his ass torched by Jamar Chase and coming back and doing his damn thing. What are we talking about, people? What we talking about, people? And like I said, and shouts out to the people that are watching that watch our shows on a weekly basis, and shouts out to the people that are the day ones. Like I said, they know.
Right.
This rebuild was for real. Nobody knew what the Falcons was going to be like after Julio Jones got traded. Nobody knew what the Falcons was going to be like after Calvin Ridley decided to play to gamble his way out the league. Nobody knew what this team was going to be like with Matt Ryan gone. A lot of people was happy that Matt Ryan got traded, but deep down inside, they didn't know what to expect. And what these motherfucking Falcons are showing this year, regardless of the record, is they're doing one thing that we wanted them to do.
What's that?
Fucking fight, man. What are we doing?
What we always talk about. That's what we talk about.
Like I said, Rashaan Evans coming in here looking like he's playing for a contract. He might stay. Lorenzo Carter looking like he might stay. These two guys were free agent acquisitions for this team, and they have come up big in games this year. Isaiah Oliver coming back, and he looked like he ain't lost a step. Yes, the defensive line played kind of But guess what? The Falcons made enough plays and the Carolina Panthers didn't to win this game. And damn it, that's all it takes. Well, what is the objective in a football game? To score one more point than your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
After Eddie Pinheiro missed that chip shot field goal in overtime, what happened next? Mariota get a 20-something yard run to set up for a game-winning field goal for the Falcons. And shout out to Young Wei.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Young Wei Koo is one of the highest paid kickers in this league.
That's what we always talk about.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all about getting the sack numbers. This is what we always talk about. It's making the plays when you most need it. Grady Jarrett is not going to always come through for us in the fourth quarter, okay? He's not going to always get a fourth quarter sack. So we need somebody to step up in big time. Get an interception, pass defense. Just a regular, smegular third down stop. That's all we need. Sometimes that's all you need to win. Is for the guy that you least expect to get the interception, to get the stop, to get the tackle, to get that special teams blunder. Or in our case, the special teams return from Avery Williams that nobody would have even thought about when we drafted him. You see how the vision of coaching starts to take shape? And I told y'all to watch out for one thing. And nobody probably even paid attention to it. I told K-Star this a while back. Did you recognize a certain guy in the middle of the field? You recognize a certain guy in the middle of the field, and y'all just named him in the comments. He's been in the middle of the field. Nobody really paid attention to it. We've been talking about linebackers. Ain't nobody paid attention to it. You've been seeing him in the middle of the field, showing up time and time again. That guy is D'Angelo Malone. This is the second game straight I've seen him in the middle of the field. Pay attention, people. Those guys are doing things on the defensive side of the ball and offensive side of the ball that we won't see around the league. It's a lot, and I say this all with all due respect, but it's Belichick-esque. It's because you never think about putting D'Angelo Malone in the middle at middle linebacker. And he made some plays yesterday in that position. Gotta pay attention to the small things that they're doing and not the big things. This is what this team is built on. We're not gonna draft guys with the number one overall pick. Okay. So everybody can say, hey, look at us. No, we're going to get the 5th and 4th and 3rd round picks, and we're going to compile all those, and we're going to bring out the Caleb Huntleys. We're going to bring out the AKs. Draft up, trade up to get an AK. We're going to do small things like that. Those are the little things that the Falcons are going to do. So you got to pay attention to that. And that's why I feel like you're saying, even in that clip that I played, is that one of the things he stated is that the Falcons didn't go out and spend a lot of money. The Falcons didn't go out and spend a lot of money. They spent chump change on guys. Go ahead.
How about to say, what money did they have to damn spend?
And that's the thing, and that's another goofy ass thing, down thing too. Everybody talking about spending money. Why are we not making moves? from everybody. What money? We $63 million. That means $63 million in debt you cannot use. And in human terms, it means I gave K-Style $60 million and I can't get it back. Yeah, K-Style got the 6. I ain't got it. He got it.
You guys, you're paying $63 million. You're paying $63 million to players that ain't even on this team no more.
Yeah.
And shout out to Delilah with the $10 super chat. She said the winner.
And y'all can actually see my face now because of her. Just like all shout out to her. Thank you so much. I look like a, you know.
Yeah, Mike said we gonna have a song for you.
All right.
You done took his Hellboy superpower away from him and made him clear for everybody. So,
right.
Definitely appreciate that.
I no longer look like Hellboy. Thanks to Delilah HD. Please,
you don't look like
over there also. They do some good stuff over there, man.
Exactly. They say you don't look like Hellboy, you just Hellboy.
I'm just wow. Damn, that's a wow right there. Damn. Oh, you happy, man? Damn.
I wonder if anybody caught that. I wonder if anybody just caught that. Everybody just catch that.
I don't think they caught it.
Let me say it again. So, Mike doesn't look like Hellboy no more. He just Hellboy.
Just Hellboy. Oh man.
See what happens when I'm hanging around y'all asses all the time.
Oh man.
Lord have mercy. But yeah, I'm looking at some stuff here. There's a interesting season stat that I want to present to people right now. If you don't mind me presenting it to you, I'm going to call out these numbers: 4.9, 8, and 10. Let me say that again. 4.5, 8, and 10. Do you know what that stat line is? That stat line is 4.5 sacks, 8 tackles for losses, 10 quarterback hits. Do y'all know who line that is?
Woo, boy. Go ahead, bless him, K-Style. Bless him.
He's another one of those Georgia natives. I give you one clue. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Grady Jarrett.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Like people, this is not a pretty team. This is not a sexy team. We are 4-4 right now. We have won 2 more games than what the average person thought we was gonna win. So if y'all are still anticipating this top 5 pick the Falcons need to get to improve this team, you need to take your ass that way because this team ain't about that. Hey, that quarterback we got, the one that nobody wants. Yes, he's not putting up the prettiest numbers.
I don't know why people are surprised. Nobody wanted Mike Vick like that. We got him because he was a reject. Let me repeat that. We got hold of Michael Vick because somebody did not want him. We got a hold of Matt Ryan because somebody didn't want him. You seeing the trend here, people?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, this team is proof. This team is about them. Arthur Smith said, y'all wrote our obituaries back in May. That is a big statement, and that is the mindset on what this team is molding itself after. You didn't believe in them, no way. It's us against the world.
Didn't believe in us anyway. So why should we care?
But Mike, you still got some of them sit your goofy head down comments we can do?
I do. I don't know if I want to. Hold on. I don't know if I want to read the name off, but I just want to. If you saw it, you saw it. But okay. So this particular tweet. All right. So it's out there.
Hey, I'm about to say if you want to, I mean, fuck it. If his name is on it, hell, put that shit on the screen. We can do a little intermission break while you put a few of those on the screen.
Oh, all right. Since K Style.
Okay. So we need people to actually see the physical evidence of oh yeah, and also I'm going to put a link in my community tab. It was brought to my attention the whole Desmond Ritter talk. Yeah, I say Twitter is a motherfucker because I got receipts on certain people saying some goofy shit about how Desmond Ritter was not the guy. Then all of a sudden, they begging to see him now. He's like, Michael, get the tweets. Get the graphics. Now, as we saying right now, let me see it. Let me see the scores right now. Okay, I don't give a damn about no taco fall. Okay. So right now, like he playing over in China right now. I don't give a damn about that. So right now the Hawks are down 95-80. And the Cleveland Browns are up 8-0. Okay. Okay, so Nick Chubb puts So as we doing that, we're gonna take a little intermission break. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and hit that like button. We're gonna do a like check on this thing. So let me see, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the throwback music for the break. Damn, I ain't played this in a while. Okay, while Mike is about to pull up the tweets, I'm gonna read a few of y'all comments with this little sexy music on there. Hey. 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 So definitely appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We have 169 people in here. So I want y'all to give yourselves a big round of applause for definitely showing us some love here as well. Ourselves a big round. We're gonna need about another 15 likes here, man. Let's go ahead and get 15 more likes on here. We want to be around 80. And while we're doing that, let's read a few of these comments. Y'all better like this stream. Goddamn, not yet. Not yet. We got the piece going on right now. Not yet. not. I seen the name already. I'm like, oh Lord, get the fuck out of here. But Tony right here says, really good to see Isaiah Oliver back playing full speed with no limitations. He was playing outside, but I bet they'll move him back inside once AJ returns. Mm-hmm. Oh, I haven't heard about that. They said they told Pat McAfee that he can't use any NFL images. That's very interesting.
I guess because he's too rich now.
That's some buzz.
I guess the NFL doesn't want. He's making money commentating for the NFL, but the NFL told him you can't use. Man, get out of here! I tell you.
So
he bringing more. He bringing more fans to the game.
No, he is.
He can't use, man. Well, that's good.
All right. Okay, so all right, we at 82 right now. We definitely appreciate that. Let's get a couple more of these comments in here. Let's see what we got here. Delilah said Falcons versus everybody. Hope they beat the Chargers on Sunday. We definitely gonna talk about that during the week.
Oh yeah.
And the Falcons versus Chargers is gonna be a very interesting matchup because this is the same matchup that brought a lot of controversy to the Atlanta Falcon Nation squad the last time this game was played. Yeah. We ain't gonna go down that road, but I thought I'd just put that out there. Let's see. You got to. Yeah, I agree with William Amy here. Like I said, and this is what I've been saying the whole time. Michael Walker has to play outside linebacker, bro, because I feel like his game, his skill set.
You got to give it up because he's been saying this the whole time.
Because his skill set is limited inside because it doesn't. I ain't gonna say he's not athletic to play inside, but he's an attacking style linebacker, and for him, he's better suited at throwing him towards the quarterback, him rushing the quarterback, him rushing the line of scrimmage. Let's see. I hear about Myles Garrett. Okay. So I want everybody to do me one favor. If y'all don't mind me doing a favor. I want everybody to put some red and black in this chat before we continue. I want to see some red and black. I want to see some red and black in this chat because we are the 6%ers over here. We are the 5%ers. And you need to give it up for yourselves for being part of that 5 or 6% because y'all are the people who is riding or dying with this team. And right now it just feels good to see us riding it down with a team nobody thought was worth a damn, and they actually are surprising people. Like they're actually getting national media coverage about being a surprise team. Like, bruh, I wonder why. Because all your favorites is struggling right now because they can't afford to keep a damn team together. There you go. That's what I want to see. I was 5, red and black. I want all that. All right. So, Mike, you said we got some comments that we need to address.
Yeah, we do. Like I said, I this is by no means to discourage people from following who they want to follow. But we do encourage people to think first before you follow me, before you follow K-Style. Like, we encourage people to think first. So I saw a conversation piece through a third party. I got to throw that third party in. But I saw a conversation piece through a third party, and this conversation piece kind of made me laugh because it had everything to do with, go figure, a quarterback. And this particular quarterback is one Marcus Mariota. Now, I know a lot of Matt Ryan fans is probably still in here right now. You're probably saying to yourself, here go Mike. Do it again. Coming to the aid of quarterbacks. Yeah, damn right. Why? I mean, one, actually played the position. 2, I learned the position from an NFL player. So I do know a little bit about something. I'm talking about a real NFL player, all right? Yeah, real one. That actually played.
He said not fantasy football player.
Not the fantasy football. Not
the couch, the armchair quarterback.
Not the armchair quarterback.
Hey, hold on, Mike. Let me do this right quick. Let me definitely also give a shout out to AFN's own coach. Definitely, because he's taught us some things about the game as well. And
oh my God, yeah, absolutely.
And that's why, like you said, whenever y'all get a chance to during game day, y'all go and check his watch party stuff going on, man, as well as he got the coach appreciation show where y'all can call in over there as well. So shout out to
That's where you learn how to play the game. That's how you learn how to watch the game, right over there. So if you want to learn more about the game, Coach is the guy for you.
Coach Unchained. And also follow the AFN crew as well. So go ahead, Mike. I just want to throw that out there.
So I'm gonna kind of paraphrase a bit, but it goes to say, all right, Marcus. All right, so it basically says, if you want to put the graphic up, K-Style, you want to put the graphic up, you just want me to. Hold
on. Now you got to do it right. You got to do it right.
K-Style, get the graphic.
All right. Are you not entertained? If this the one, this the first one.
Put the other one.
The other one. I got the wrong table. Is it this one?
All right, yeah. So basically, if you guys can see, it's paraphrasing. Like I said, I all right. So Marcus Mariota is at fault as much or more than the offensive line. Not to mention, schematically, Arthur is pigeonholing himself to helping Marcus rather than Marcus helping the play calling. He's doing better off script this game, at least, but it's bad. The reason why this is made, let me just get K-Style. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I want to get you.
Hold on, let's unpack this. I watched the whole squad. Marcus Mariota is at fault as much or more than in the O-line. Not to mention schematically, Arthur is pigeonholing himself to help Marcus rather than Marcus help the play caller. He's doing better off script this game at least, but it's bad.
The reason why.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Do y'all see my face?
Yeah. That's why. Yeah.
Hold on. This is how I'm looking at it. Like, okay. Go ahead, Mike. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that.
Go.
What
you don't want to, because I'll go.
Hold
on.
Okay, so it's his at fault. It's not to mention schematically, Arthur is pigeonholing himself to help. What does that even mean? Like I don't see what the hell you're talking about. Like what is specific? Is he saying that Marcus Mariota isn't throwing the ball enough?
So basically,
like yeah, go ahead, man. Because I'm sitting here confused because
I'm like I said, I'm paraphrasing kind of just based on his wording. We're saying where he's saying that he's pigeonholing himself for his offense to help Marcus, the guy who's the architect, the on-field architect. So basically what that means is you got two important guys. You got a guy that's going to build the damn thing, and you got the guy that's going to put the schematics up to tell you how to build the damn thing. So basically what he's saying is the guy who's actually going to build it is the least important. That's essentially what you're saying by saying that the guy who built the offense, who designed the offense, in order for him to get the most out of his offense, he's going to have to go all out for a guy that's going to actually run the offense and build up. I don't understand that.
I just saw nothing but empty calories in that damn statement right there. I hear schematically, but I'm not seeing what schematically is we talking about here. Now he said he's doing better off script. Is he talking? I guess what he's talking about is why when he's scrambling out. moving around in the pocket trying to make something happen. If he's talking about that being off script, ain't this one of the main things everybody been asking for?
The offense is designed for off script, so he's not pigeonholing himself. This is what the offense is designed to do. This is not fantasy football. The RPO is designed specifically for the.
Mike, look at the comment.
Lowski, that. Thank you, Lowski. Thank you so much. That's what the offense is designed to do. To be off script. So if it's better off script, what's the next? Somebody, what's the next words? Because maybe I don't know what I'm. If
I get being optimistic, but you never man, throwing more was the reason we won. When he missed so many open receivers, he contributed, but he's a backer. So my thing is was this after this past game?
Mm-hmm.
He was 20 for 28. Hold on, let me do some calculations here. Let me do some calculations.
Yeah, this.
Let me do some.
But you'll never convince me Mariota throwing more was the reason we won.
Let me repeat. He hit on 71% of his passes. 71. He hit on 71% of his passes.
But you won't be convinced that throwing them more was the reason why we won, even though 3 out of those passes were touchdowns. Make it make sense.
Yeah, shout out to Utah Sports because that's his damn phrase right there. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Damn, I wish LT and damn Sam was on here right now. They'd definitely be going a little ham right now.
Oh my gosh. Like I said, why do?
Hold on, let me see what Coach here. Maybe Coach will have a better explanation than what we. He said maybe he's saying that Coach Smith holding Marcus back and Marcus does better on doing his own thing. Look, I'm telling you, Coach, man, it's kind of hard to even come up with a damn what the hell that dude was talking about because I heard nothing burgers the whole damn statement. Didn't explain a damn
off
thing.
Script, but even off script plays are designed.
Mm-hmm. Run.
You can't, Coach. Even off script plays are. That's what made Michael Vick so great. Off script, we can go on and on with Steve McNair, Steve Young, Mark Brunell, like all these guys.
Look, Coach know that. Like I said, like Coach, that's kind of hard to explain what the hell that statement was. You gave it your best. I was dumbfounded, my damn self. So you can't make a Einstein theory out of a stupid ass comment. Here, Coach said he's still confused.
Right.
Oh my God. See,
and he was saying, like I said, he was saying that in his statement that Marcus Mariota being off script is better than actually scripting plays, but that's not how any sport works, especially football, because the other guys are just gonna be running around looking damn dumb, doing nothing if there aren't scripted plays. So even the scripted plays are scripted because you got to know. All right, Marcus likes to do this. When he does this, then I have to do this as a wide receiver. So even the scripted plays are scripted. So even though you feel as though that they're not scripted, or he plays better when it's scripted, it's still the same.
This was the.
That's a question that I've been getting a lot of. More so about Justin Fields and whether or not he has weapons or not, and we're gonna get to that one. Okay, boy. Man, we don't have a good couple of days. I can just tell y'all that. We don't have a pretty good day. Couple of days, man.
Definitely. This is why it's called the run pass option. Speaking of that,
say it again.
The run pass option. If people don't know what option means, let me read the definition of option.
Please.
Yeah, they got a football definition and a regular definition. Oh shit. The regular definition of an option is a thing that is or may be chosen. In the football terminology, is an offensive play in which the ball carrier has the option to run, pass, handoff, or lateral. Hence the name run, pass, option. Lord have mercy. Do I need to give y'all a verb too?
Give him a verb too. Probably the verb hammer it home.
The freedom, power, or right to choose something.
Yeah.
Hold on. Smitty done popped his head up in here as he asked a question. What's going on, Smith? He said, had the Falcons given Cordell Patterson added years to his career with Algier and Huntley? Hell yeah. That's what we want. That's what was needed. Like you said, Cordell Patterson is 32 years old, and as much of a playmaker as he is, you want him to be healthy in December. If you look at what happened with Cordell Patterson last year, while he was going on a tear at the beginning of the season, he tailed off at the end of the year because he got too many hits on his body. This is why Ezekiel Elliott then fell off the face of the map in Dallas. Too many hits on his body.
Yeah.
This is why Christian McCaffrey became trade bait in Carolina, because he had too many hits on his body.
Cook in Minnesota.
Too many hits on his. And like I said, the difference with those guys is they're young enough to where they got a few more years. But Cordero Patterson's usage rate here in Atlanta was more than he's ever had in one season for his career.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't used to that. It was fun. It's fun. And it's definitely a great option to have because I feel like this Falcons offense really is going to take off when CP gets back. And Mike, I did a little homework too. Hey, y'all won't believe I actually did some homework.
Some homework, say.
This actually pertains to Marcus Mariota in a way. I looked up his numbers through his career. I looked up his numbers. Marcus Mariota around week 8. The first 7 weeks of the season, he kind of puts those pedestrian numbers up. 1 something, 2, Right around week 8, when he's feeling it, the 300-yard games are coming. Just letting y'all know that now. But getting back to what Smitty was talking about, it helps Cordero Patterson a lot. And the thing is, it makes Cordero Patterson that much more dangerous. With Algier and Caleb Huntley running the ball the way they're doing, it makes CP that much more dangerous. Let me repeat that, people. Algier and Huntley running the football makes Cordero Patterson much more of a dangerous weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just got to be patient because, like I said, some players get stronger as the season goes on, and Marcus, like for one, not so much he gets stronger, but I think Marcus Mariota, he's a lot more durable than what people give him credit for. And like I said, those injuries kind of derailed him just a bit, but he's one of the players, man. And when he's healthy, man, he can go.
Should I answer that question? Smitty asked another question. Should I answer that question? You think you want to get that one?
Oh, we answered that. Yeah, go ahead and take that. You can take that one.
You want me to take that one too about Ritter?
Yeah, take that. Yeah,
he's been developing. He's actually been developing Ritter. Actually, if you actually look at it, he's been scouting Ritter since 2020. He's been developing Ritter this whole time.
Yeah, this guy put me on. Yeah, that guy.
I had to tell somebody that told me that I don't believe in Ritter. I like, boy, I have more faith in Desmond Ritter as a future quarterback for this Falcon team than 95% of these Falcon fans right now. There's a reason why he's sitting. Y'all want to know why?
I dropped the video earlier. I dropped the video yesterday on Dave Ragon. Y'all got to pay attention to those shorts. Do not take those shorts lightly. We're giving you little tidbits of great information. So when we put these shorts out, pay attention to them. Dave Ragone said in that short, if you watch that short, he said we have been using Desmond Ridder the plays that he likes, developing the way he needs to be developed.
And we've been saying that for the last couple months now. We've been saying that the last couple months, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They're essentially scripting the playbook for Desmond Ridder's liking.
Yep. If something he likes in this current playbook, he was like, I like that play. I want that one.
Okay. Right.
And then they practice that with the scout team, and then when his time to spend more time with Kyle Pitts and those guys, that's when you're going to see it. But he's not just sitting on the bench doing nothing. Gotta pay attention.
And that, my friends, is how you develop quarterbacks the right way. Let me ask y'all something. Mike, let me ask you a question. What was the main thing we heard about last year's quarterback class? About how this was one of the greatest quarterback classes since 1983?
Yeah.
Was it something on that note? I just want to make sure I get that right.
As far as that draft class is concerned?
They said last year's quarterback class was the can't miss quarterback class since 1983.
The Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence, all those guys just can't miss.
I'm already hearing rumblings that they said Trevor Lawrence done already peaked. I'm already hearing rumblings that Matt Jones has already peaked. I'm hearing rumblings that Justin Fields is inconsistent. We don't know what the hell is with Trey Lance right now because he injured. I'm just saying, y'all, man. A lot of times, you don't always have to go for the shiny toy. Like I said, you can get you a Hellcat. You can get you a Charger. That's fine. But sometimes that Nissan Sentra can take you places. I could have a Tesla in my driveway if I wanted to, or if I needed to. That sounds good.
Yeah, and I might like it.
But let me go over to this lot and get this 1998 Nissan Sentra. Yeah, that Tesla, you don't have to buy gas with that Tesla. But did y'all know those Tesla batteries cost over $20,000 if they go out? You don't have to go to a pump for that car. But if that battery malfunctions, that's about $20,000-$30,000 that you got to spend to fix that motherfucker. I take that 98 Central. I take that 98 Central all day, boy. That bitch might have about that thing might last you about 400,000 miles before that thing blows up.
So just because you like it doesn't mean it's always better. In other words, just because it's shiny and it look good and everybody got one doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. See, Desmond Ritter is that Nissan. He's that Toyota. It ain't the prettiest thing in the world. He didn't have no eye-popping plays where you're like, oh my God, you gotta have him type of guy coming out of college. But for this offense, he is the perfect guy. And all they're doing is just building it up. So when the transition finally happens next year, you might be in for something special here.
Just saying.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Right. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Shout out to 90 Babies tribute band. He's actually a Tennessee Titan fan, y'all. I want you to hear this one. Said Titan fans wanted Malik Willis in game Sunday. He had a chance to start. The same fans that wanted him in dogged him out the game. Same thing would happen with Ritter.
Funny how that works.
Funny, yeah, it's funny how that works. It's funny how that works. He threw 10 passes. They protected him. That's why I say a lot of times you don't want to throw guys out there so soon without developing them properly. You got to have the right people around them to develop them.
Yep.
And then I saw Alex here say that Justin Fields was in the worst situation last year. Apparently, according to what we've heard here in Atlanta, if you're mobile, you can deal with it. We're not going to bypass those comments.
You getting over 150 yards rushing the game, shut the hell up. Justin Fields can kiss my ass, okay? And his coach can kiss my ass too. And the fans can kiss my ass too. You getting over 150 yards, 130. I'll just to be on the safe side, I'll just say 120 yards plus per game. Shut the hell up with all this. Oh, he don't have weapons crap. Exit. Look. K-Star, get the graphic. That just let me get in real quick. Let me get this in.
Lord.
Because I'm sick of hearing this bullshit. Like, and this is not Todd Dollar. He's a Justin Fanfield. He. All right, I'm a Justin Field fan, and I wanted him in Atlanta, but still, looking at both fields, need help. He has no weapons, but Mariota has been better than expected. Still wish we get Pitts in London and Baltimore, but they're slowly getting them the ball. I will say, if you give Justin some weapons and decent line, I think he'd be a lot better for sure.
Wait a minute. Didn't they have a 1,000-yard receiver last year? In Darnell?
Of course they did. That's what I'm talking about. How many more weapons you gonna look?
Wait, hold on.
How many?
You got
How,
David. You got David Montgomery and what's the dude from Virginia Tech they drafted? Herbert. You got a dynamic
yeah.
backfield.
What we
You have
talking
a
about?
dynamic. Hold on. Let me
Like,
look
go
at
ahead.
this right.
Go ahead,
Let me
Gabe.
look at
Go
let me
ahead.
look at it.
Go ahead.
Now you keep talking. I'm gonna go ahead and look at something. Let me see. Chicago Bears.
That's why I wanted. That's why I wanted to address this. Is because there's a myth that somehow people believe because your name ain't what Julio Jones in his prime. You're not Jerry Rice in his prime, or you're not Hopkins in his prime. You're nobody. This is what we're talking about, even from the media. Oh, he has no weapons. He has no weapons. Explain to me how the hell he rushed for, how the hell they rushed for 200 yards without weapons?
Sounds very familiar, don't it?
Yeah, that sounds mighty familiar. We have nothing, but somehow they know every game they've been in, and they rush for well over 120 yards. But they don't have weapons. The offensive line, you don't hear the moans and the groans of the offensive line anymore. Yeah, we forgot all about that. Not to say they all world, but you still forgot. We don't hear, oh, they can't protect Justin Fields anymore. You don't hear that. Now the question is whether or not he has weapons. And what brings me to this point. What the hell Aaron Rodgers working with? He's still putting up numbers.
You got
So we're gonna use
Darnell.
that. We're gonna use that for Aaron Rodgers too. We're gonna use that same logic for Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he don't have weapons. Do I have to bring up Aaron Rodgers numbers? Do we have to do that? Because somehow he passed for 1,800 yards, 13 touchdowns and 4 interceptions with no weapons. So is that the excuse for Aaron Rodgers too? At some point, you just got to understand that the quarterback, no matter who you got, you should be putting up 4,000. Matt Ryan did it. Eli Manning did it. Ben Roethlisberger did it. Phillip Rivers did it. Y'all said those guys were mediocre. Most of y'all said those guys were not even worthy to be a Hall of Fame. So which is it? Just want to know.
Because what I heard was if you're a mobile quarterback, your offensive line shouldn't be a big issue. This is what I heard all last year. If your quarterback can move, the offensive line should be no excuse. Which I thought was the dumbest take you can ever make. But this is what we heard.
Yeah. We get a mobile quarterback and we wouldn't have to worry about drafting offensive linemen in the first round anymore. Because we got a mobile quarterback. We just keep going to the table, going to the draft board and say, all right, this is what we want. Why? Because
the motherfucking Giants are 6-2 right now. Guess how many yards Daniel Jones got?
What's that? I like Daniel Jones. I liked him coming out of college too, by the way.
All they had to tell him to do was just stop turning the ball over. The dude got 1,399 yards on the season.
Not too far away from Mr. Rogers. So what's the problem with it? What's the issue now? Is it that he has weapons now? Because I don't think the Giants have that much more weapons than they had last year.
They got Saquon Barkley. That's it.
That's pretty much the same.
Kadarius Toney ain't there no more. They just traded him.
Yeah, I'm confused. So again, that's the issue. I just wanted to make sense. So every time a young quarterback doesn't have a weapon, he's supposed to play like ass.
Yeah, Zach Wilson is completing 55% of his passes on 1,048 yards this year. 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and they 5-3.
Yeah, it's funny that you bring up defense when we start talking about offense. Now people want to talk about defense. Come on, man. We gotta make it make sense.
But like you said, you know how they say about the circle of life, how everything comes back around. You have to build the team the right way.
Everything works together. That's the whole point. You got to have a defense that complements the offense, and the offense that complements the defense.
Look at this shit. Most teams leading division this year are built on running the football.
Yeah.
Hence the term, run the damn ball. Well, I'ma say it again. We must run the damn ball. And we must do it in a balance. We must do it in a balanced capacity so we can get the pressure off of Marcus Mariota. As we talk about Justin Fields, and he is struggling in Chicago because of his offensive line. Yes, that may be a point, but he also plays a part in that. See, y'all gonna make me y'all gonna make me go to minister. So when we see
season talking about that.
So when we see the Atlanta Falcons 4-4, and we see that Marcus Mariota is not really having a explosive season, but they are in these games, and Lord help me when I say this. God damn it, the team says, run the damn ball. As we say, yes, sir, this team is not the same.
Hallelujah. Yes. Sir.
Hallelujah. And you get a sermon from your boy 6-Man K Styles. And you sitting here with Mad Mike Sports. And we talk about Atlanta Falcons sports. And we talk about what their team is made of.
I don't understand why. I don't know why you try to make football out to be what it's not. It's not meant to be flashy. They turn it into something flashy.
Right.
Football is always all right. The more that you keep running into another guy, is going to lose nerve and start, look, I don't think I want to do this anymore. And he's going to slowly quit. That's football. It's always been there.
It's all about
So it's all about running the damn football.
Imposing
not drafting a quarterback.
Exactly.
How many quarterbacks? How many quarterbacks have we drafted in the last 2 to 3 years that we can say, in all honesty, I don't damn know about this guy? When the answer from a lot of people, if we just draft the right guy, everything will be okay.
What happened to Joe? What happened to Macaulay Culkin?
Mm-hmm. Just saying. And all the teams that we didn't see that's leading the division right now are doing exactly that, running the damn ball and playing defense. But we're still trying to figure out how we get wins? How do we win? How do we develop a quarterback again?
You let him sit and you let him get close with the coaches so he can get the playbook and the plays that he wants. And while you defend and while you build the team for him next year, Lord have mercy says, Desmond Riddle 2023. Hallelujah.
Just saying. Just saying. Why are you trying to get all of these elaborate plays up from Arthur Smith scheme? Yes, we up here doing it. Yeah, they actually winning games. Why are you trying to come up with explosive offense? You trying to build explosive offense? Yeah, the Falcons and the Giants are winning. The teams that they said had absolutely no hope, those teams are winning. The team that said they was going to win the division, both of them sitting at the bottom of the division. See how that works?
And while Cincinnati had a field day throwing the ball for damn near 500 yards against us the week before, everybody calling Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty, Joe Cool. This motherfucker got 0 points against the Cleveland Browns.
0.
They done ran the ball 7 times. It's almost the third quarter is almost over. They done ran the ball 7 times.
That reminds me of another team. I wonder what that team is. Had 7 passes, but we, had a Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame wide receiver, and both of those guys are no longer here. But they probably be going to the Hall of Fame, but we ain't got nothing to show for it.
Alice said to be fair, they don't. Alice said be fair, they don't have Jamar Chase. But wait a minute now. I can call cap on that because remember, this was the only wide receiver trio to have each guy 350 plus yards and 2+ touchdowns. So the question you be asking is Joe Burrow really that good, or he's really that good with Jamar Chase? Just by your logic, just by that question you just said.
Yeah. Which is it?
You can't say, well, they don't have Jamar Chase. because you literally got two other receivers who they don't have the numbers Jamar got, but they damn show receiving core got way more numbers than our receiving core. We heard they got quote unquote 3 number 1 receivers. I'm just saying. Oh man, this supposed to be Joe Shiesty. This supposed to be Joe Shiesty. He's supposed to be running around with the chain.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all want to label these duos and great quarterbacks legends before they actually proven anything. Well, we told you, getting to a Super Bowl is a lot of luck, but a lot of skill. Mostly a lot of luck and the right timing.
And
the great teams always make it to the playoffs.
And them forcing that Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase in the Super Bowl is what cost them the damn Super Bowl too.
I mean, in hindsight, you can say that would cost us also. Trying to force that Matt Ryan and Julio.
Matt Ryan and Julio connection.
Just saying. He's really good with Jamar Chase, but what everybody else at? It's supposed to be a great team, right? Supposed to be an explosive offense.
Like I said, they was explosive against us. Y'all called them what y'all call Joe Burrow the next great one after they beat the Falcons last week.
Yeah, Matt Ryan was actually good without Julio Jones. Okay, just so y'all know, he was actually good without Matt Ryan and without Tony Gonzalez. I'm just saying. He didn't need a wide receiver like that to be great. But go ahead.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wind this damn thing down, man. Let's go ahead and wind it down. Go ahead and put a little bit of this music on. We kind of did a little bit of ranting there at the end. I ain't know if we was gonna have any more. I ain't know if we was gonna have any guests on as far as some of our brothers.
I forgot.
Oh,
we'll have another day.
We do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. I need a little controversy on my damn show.
I forgot.
All right, yeah, we'll definitely do that. So y'all stay tuned tomorrow for the 6-man combo because you will be graced.
I gotta say this real quick. Somebody put something in Mucho Grundo. I gotta say this. I gotta say this real quick. I didn't I tell y'all that? They're gonna run that man into the ground like they did Julio. We've seen this song before. This is Atlanta. That's why we're so hard on Cincinnati right now. I don't want to see Cincinnati go down the same road that we went down. The Rams, the only difference is they did what was necessary in the Super Bowl and we didn't. But they paid everybody and anybody just so they can pour themselves for that championship. But when it all come down to it, if you want to Cooper Kupp, great receiver. But if you're talking about Hall of Fame receiver, he's not a Hall of Fame receiver. And I stand behind that. He's nothing more than a volume receiver that some coach is hell-bent on trying to prove that he's a Hall of Famer. And he's not that. A very good receiver, but he's not a Hall of Famer. And that's all I got to say right now.
Cincinnati gonna have a problem too because now that you got that trio wide receivers, you can't pay all. You can't pay all of them.
D. Coleman said that they have no foundation.
Hell no. They just said they just said we Aaron Donald and the fellas. That's all we are.
That's really it. That's really it.
Matt Stafford then reverted back to Detroit Stafford.
Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
I thought Matthew Stafford was supposed to hit legendary status after that Super Bowl. That boy reverted right back. He reverted right back to Detroit Stafford.
Come on, K-Star. Come on.
Not Matt Stafford. Not Matt Stafford. Detroit Stafford.
Detroit Stafford.
For those that don't know who Detroit Stafford is, this motherfucker Matt Stafford one season threw the ball almost 750 damn times.
Just saying.
And I think they won like 2 games that year too. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. And the Eagles are going down this same road too right now with all the damn trades and shit that they're doing right now. What ends up happening is you're bank, like I said, you're banking for one season, but you're putting your future in jeopardy. See, the biggest difference with them is they still got those draft picks from the Saints. The Saints want their draft picks back. Eagles are like, hell no,
That's good. Hilarious. That's so hilarious.
But you can't bank on that, man. Sometimes you have to build for the future. This is what the Falcons are doing. They're building for the future. This is why they haven't spent no money like that. This goes back to what the first segment of the show was. They're not spending money like that because they're invested on building for the long term.
Mm-hmm.
They got money so they can resign Lorenzo Carter. They got money so if they want to, they can resign Rashaan Evans for a couple more years. They got money. Like I said, like I said, Caleb McGarry may not be here next year. They may save money on not resigning him. But at the end of the day, is they're making money moves for the future. This is one of the best ways you can bring along a young quarterback is build for that future. Have the resources to put that team together around him so his transition would be smooth. Mariota's taking all the bumps right now for Ritter to succeed in the future.
You better say that again, bro. You better say that again.
Do I need to say it again for the people in the back?
Say it again. Say it again, because I don't think they heard you. I don't think they heard you with that.
Marcus Mariota is taking the bumps for Ritter to succeed in the future.
I don't think they understand that one. Let me know if you understand what he just said.
Y'all understand what that means? There is a reason why Desmond Ritter was drafted over guys like Malik Willis. This is exactly why they passed on Justin Fields. This is why they didn't take a chance on a Trey Lance, Kellen Mond, or anybody like that.
Because there's going to be a rush. Everybody's going to be, hey, you gotta. There's going to be a rush to get him in there. So if you draft a guy in the first round like that, they're going to rush you. The fans going to rush you. The media is going to rush you. Exactly what they're doing to every other quarterback right now. Kyle Shanahan forced Trey Lance into a position where he had to play him. Why? Because he drafted him in the first round.
And it's very ironic that he drafted a quarterback that's similar to the quarterback that he's playing with right now.
Right.
You see how that transition will work? You see how they building the team around Mariota? Desmond Ritter's skill set is the exact same. I said this while he was in Cincinnati. He reminds me of Mariota and Ryan Tannehill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ain't flashy. But will make the plays when they need to.
Mm-hmm.
Because once y'all see Desmond Ridder in the game, it ain't going to look no different. And this is what the Atlanta Falcons are building for. So once again, I'm going to say it again. Marcus Mariota is in this game right now. The reason why they haven't benched Marcus Mariota yet is because he is taking the bumps for Desmond Ridder to succeed in the future.
That's why everybody's on 1-year deals, people.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's on 1-year deals. And then think about it like this. This is not a flashy offense. So if guys are not putting up flashy numbers, they become cheaper. Did y'all ever think about that? Did y'all ever think about that? I bet y'all didn't even think about that neither. It's not flashy, but it makes the players cheaper.
Charlie, take your ass to sleep. I'm not answering that doofus ass
Arthur
shit.
Smith.
Don't even read that goofy shit. That's.
I told look, I didn't see anything. So at the end of the day, people, the process is, like I said, the Falcons are going through a process right now, and it's lucky, and while everybody else is falling by the wayside, the Falcons have a potential to go up this way, while everybody else is going down this way.
Mm-hmm. You see it. That's exactly what's happening. Especially in the NFC South. Pay close attention.
Everybody's going down this way. We're talking about team structure wise. Everybody's going down this way. The Falcons are going up this way.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you build for longevity, people. This is why the Atlanta Braves have been what they've been the last few years. They went down this same exact process. This is why the Hawks are like this right now, because they went through the same exact process.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask the Georgia Bulldog fans a question.
I don't think they're ready for this case, time.
I don't think they're ready because it's coming from me as a Tech fan. So let me ask y'all this question. Before Kirby Smart got to the University of Georgia, y'all had some good defenses. But once Kirby Smart got there, y'all ended up with great defenses.
Why?
The Georgia Bulldogs won a national championship on a defense in which the only time they played a full game was against Alabama. Majority of the games they played last year, they starters only played a half. That's how dominant they were.
Mm-hmm.
I had to watch the Georgia Bulldogs whoop on my Yellow Jackets 28-0, 28-0 halfway through the second damn quarter, and they putting their second string players in.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't tell the damn difference.
Why?
I'm gonna say it like this.
Just saying.
Now you want me to say something? You want me to say something controversial here?
Uh-oh.
The Georgia Bulldogs are led by their defense, and Stetson Bennett is just along for the ride. So don't let that Heisman shit fool you. That Heisman hype.
Boy.
I said it. And I know we've had, as a Tech fan, I've seen terrible quarterback play. I've seen average quarterback play for damn near 20, 30 years. The best quarterback we had on this goddamn team was Justin Thomas. And that motherfucker was a wide receiver. So do not take for granted what building a defense, playing the ball in the trenches. Do not take that for granted, people. Because that shit takes you a long way. That shit takes you a long way. Which is very interesting because as much as everybody talks about how boring the Falcons offense is, don't ever talk about how boring the Bulldogs offense is. I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up right now.
You making too much sense, Case. You making way too much sense. They ain't used to hearing common sense from you. Because let me rephrase that. They're not used to hearing quote unquote dumb shit from you because the dumb shit always come from me.
Let me say that again. The same quote-unquote Falcon fans that say that the Falcons offense is boring are the same Falcon fans that are Bulldogs fans that say the Bulldogs offense is awesome when they literally do the same damn thing.
Hallelujah.
And I'm speaking from the Georgia Tech side of the game.
Just saying.
So let's go ahead and wind this thing down because I think I've done enough preaching today.
Yeah, they done heard. they done got K style today, bro.
Now, as we know, man, we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, this is the Cooler Talk Monday. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the 6-man combo, where we will definitely give y'all a show tomorrow. It may be a sighting of the Unholy Alliance tomorrow. We might need to bring back the Unholy Alliance for the 6-man combo tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah.
Because they've been itching to let off a few rounds on folks coming at them with some dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm expecting them ads to be limited on the show tomorrow, but fuck it, I don't care. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Ooh, yeah.
You ain't gotta go home.
You gotta get the
Happy Halloween, ghouls and goblins, motherfuckers.
Absolutely. Y'all be safe out there, man.
Definitely.